Hello, this is Claude White. We're back with Claude Sports Center. Claude Sports Corner. We're doing a special segment about Ferguson, Missouri, and all across the nation, the killing of our people by the police departments and things of that ilk.
Mr. Claude, do you find it suspicious that each time these officers are presented with a wrongful death, that they're never found guilty? Case in point, Sean Bell shooting a man, before his wedding night. What was it, 50 shots to his vehicle? Acquitted. Again,
this is status quo. You just brought up Sean Bell, Amadou Diallo, Anthony Baez, Michael Griffith.
And let's not forget Eleanor Bumpers. Yes.
Do I really need to keep going here? Really? Again, we're just talking about...
Did you mention Abner Louima?
You're right, Abner Louima, who was sodomized with a plunger. And
not to be funny, he was the lucky one because at least he's still living.
He's still alive.
I guess they learn from their mistakes because you notice that they don't keep him alive anymore.
Wow. That's really, quote unquote, something to think about.
Yeah.
And again, if you never
dead men don't tell no tales.
And the worst part is, again, you never hear about it the other way around, people. That lets you know how well trained we are. How Willie Lynch is still in control.
Just to say something, it's funny that I said that because when you think about the cases where the person survived, there was some form of, for lack of words, there was some type of retribution. With the case with Rodney King, when they beat him, if I'm not mistaken, 2 officers was convicted. But the other officers wasn't. So it goes back to what I said about Abner Louima. In this case as well, only a couple of officers was convicted, and the rest of them, skated. So, like I say, dead men tell no tales.
And also, it's funny that you brought that up. It's funny. Everybody was talking about how, and the LA riots were horrible. There was a lot of bloodshed, a lot of lives lost. But let's make no mistake about something here. We're in a war. Whether you realize it or not, we are in some type of war. If you don't see that, then I don't know what else you could call it. There's always going to be certain casualties in a war. And that's basically what they are. I hate to say it like that, but it's as plain as day. And again, you never see it the other way around. You never see it. And at least in LA, at least 2 of them got indicted. If you look at the history of New York City, have you seen... In fact, since you're asking me all these questions, I'm going to ask you a question. And not just you. I'm going to ask all the people that are listening into this right now. I'm going to ask you. Have you ever seen this happen the other way around? In fact, has there ever been an indictment here in New York City? All those names that you mentioned, the Bells, the Louimas, and we also left out Patrick Dorsman, who got shot for saying no to drugs. We left that guy out. Has there ever been an indictment against any police officer here in New York City? In any of the 5 boroughs? Can you please name me one? In fact, let me stop you right now. I'll give you the answer. It's a big fat donut. In fact, I use the term donuts because we know you cops love donuts.
And zeros.
Well, anything to emasculate the black man, to kill the black man, they're all for it. There's no other way to put it. Unfortunately, our people have done a good enough job emasculating ourselves, but we don't need any help from the NYPD or any police department in that matter. And until we get ourselves in order, until we come together, until we're honest with each other, until we do the things we need to do in our communities, this is going to continually happen to us. But we just keep going with this, we shall overcome. I have a dream. Oh, kumbaya. Hey, I keep saying insanity is expecting something different from the same thing.